The police have had a very difficult time this year at the Notting Hill Carnival, and there was a fellow running around the place with a machete, and one life lost to knife crime, says Chris Philp, is one too many, and we must do all we can to stop the vile thugs who carry dangerous weapons from their campaign of intimidation and violence. Zombie-style knives and machetes serve no other purpose than to inflict criminal egos and inflate criminal egos and endanger lives. There's no reason to own these types of weapons, says Chris Philp. That is why we are banning these knives and making sentencing more severe, so our communities can be reassured that this violent criminality will face the punishments they deserve. Now, the point is, I cannot find very much information about crime this year in the Notting Hill Carnival. There were 8 stabbings on Monday. There were 275 arrests across 2 days. It's not great, but I would have thought it's not so bad, 8 stabbings. Maybe, the law needs to change, as Chris Philp is saying, and we need to have a law which can say that if the police discover a knife on you, they can confiscate the knife. But what the overwhelming impression is that the Metropolitan Police Federation, that says 75 officers were assaulted, 6 were bitten, 1 was sexually assaulted, another is in hospital, are saying that their police personnel were specifically targeted by the carnival goers. Nobody disputes the significance of Carnival on London's cultural calendar. We cannot overlook stabbings, sexual assaults and attacks on police officers. So we're told. That's the Deputy Assistant Commissioner, Adi Adelekan. And he oversaw the policing operation, and he said that it was regrettable that for a second year in a row, Bank Holiday Monday at the Carnival have been marred by serious violence. But a lot of that serious violence, as I say, is mostly against the police. And maybe the police have just got it wrong. So that is a conclusion we have to consider. We're told that the level of violence at the Notting Hill Carnival has become unacceptable and unsustainable. Well, those are 2 quite different words, unacceptable and unsustainable. And there's video of gangs of youths, many of them dressed in black and wearing balaclavas, fighting as Europe's biggest street party descended into violence on its final day. 2 men are in hospital, 1 in a critical condition, following a spate of stabbings as the carnival drew to a close. So it's disappointing, but the impression is that all the attacks are targeting figures of authority, and maybe we need a slightly less visible or more proactive police. It's one or the other. But the current form of policing that we've got, which is a lot of visible intimidation, but not very much action, is not effective. We need to change the way we're doing policing if we're going to be successful.